Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Steve again with EGS Productions, and once again we are here at Motor City Comic Con 2019, and I do have writer extraordinaire, PhD holder as well, Stephanie Phillips. How are you doing, Stephanie?
Great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for jumping on in. So how you enjoyed the convention so far?
Really good. Just flew in yesterday, so good so far.
Where are you flying in from? Somewhere warm?
No, cold. Buffalo.
Oh, okay. So whatever weather we're having now will probably make it its way over to you. Okay. So let's take it back a couple years. What got you into writing? Was it something that you started off as you developed as a child, or you got a little bit further in? Because you do have a PhD. You could be doing other things, but you're sticking with the writing. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I started as an academic, so I have master's and my PhD's in writing and rhetoric, but I decided I wanted to do something more creative with the field and kind of went this route. So I always knew I wanted to create things. I made a comic book when I was like 3 years old or something, and just really loved the medium. I've got, I think, 4 more books series coming out this year, and so it's been a lot of fun to kind of work in the industry and learn my way around it.
You are a busy bee. 4 books coming out this year. Goodness. Are you going to any more conventions this year as well?
Yes. I'll be at New York Comic Con in October and not San Diego. I can't remember now, but I know New York. So after that, I think Tampa Comic Con, which might be in August. So
You're telling me a very interesting story about this book, Kicking Ice. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Kicking Ice was inspired by the National Women's Hockey League. I have one left here. Kicking Ice is about girls playing ice hockey, and it was both inspired by and for the NWHL. So proceeds from our initial run of it actually went to kind of help some of their community outreach program. Players from the league, the Olympic team, are actually in the book, and when they talk, they wrote their own dialogue, so it's an all ages kind of like when I grew up, I was playing hockey. There was not even an Olympic team for women when I was playing, so it was kind of born out of my own interest in wanting to see, I'm not good enough to play on any of these teams, but I at least got to kind of contribute in some small way to kind of show what the league and the women playing meant to other girls that want to play and are aspiring to play professionally. So yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I always wanted to be an athlete growing up, and I was on ESPN for a comic book and not for an athletic reason, so that is the weirdest thing that's ever happened, but it was very cool.
ESPN for comic book. Tell us about that. What is that all about?
So I'm originally from Tampa, Florida, and the women's Olympic team practices in Tampa, and they did like a feature with a bunch of the Olympians and things like that, and so they were like holding the book and looking through it and seeing themselves as cartoon characters, and it was really cool to kind of get to see their genuine reaction to the book, like right before they went and won the gold medal, actually. So it was really cool timing. And we didn't plan them winning the gold medal. I mean, that was the obvious thing we wanted to happen, but it couldn't have been kind of better timing to have the book come out and then they won the gold medal. So it was great.
Out of all the books that you have here showcased today, what has to be your favorite, and how many hours did you dump into your favorite?
My favorite, because it's my wheelhouse, is a book called Descendant. It came out a couple weeks ago. It is a monthly series from Aftershock Comics. I really like pulpy action stuff. I like westerns and like old school action movies and things like that. So this is kind of, and I like historical fiction. So this has everything wrapped into one. It's conspiracy theories based on unsolved mysteries throughout U.S. history. And so this is kind of the most fun for me to write. Like, I love the all ages and the kids book, and obviously it means a lot to me, but this is my wheelhouse. So yeah, I have fun writing that one.
If someone out there were to pick up your work, where can they find it?
Local comic shops, Amazon has Kicking Ice, and I think local comic shops mostly. Just tell them to order some stuff. So yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for your time. This is Steve and Stephanie with Motor City Comic Con, EGS Productions. We'll catch you guys for the next one. Thank you for watching.